Her name is Lulu, the movie guru.
She's our 11-year-old movie guru, checking out movies from the 80s that she's never seen before and seeing them for the first time.
I know this is probably hard to believe, but this is another one that I have not seen.
Gina never went to the movies in the 80s.
I really did, but can you describe it? Like, in a nutshell, what's it about? I know it's got David Bowie.
So basically, there's this girl called Sarah, played by Jennifer Connelly, who's a teenager with an active imagination who is frustrated with babysitting on yet another weekend night, summons the Goblin King to take her half-brother away.
I wish the goblins would come and take you away. Right now.
When little Toby, played by Toby Farrell, disappears, Sarah must follow him into a fantastical world to rescue him from the Goblin King, Jareth, played by David Bowie.
I want my brother back, please, if it's all the same.
What's said is said.
But I didn't mean it.
Oh, you didn't.
Okay, pause there. So she's looking after her little brother.
Yeah,
and
she
then
doesn't really
goes,
want to.
"Oh, I've had a guts." I mean, who hasn't been through this? When you're babysitting as a teenager and you just ask the Goblin King to take them away.
You just casually be like, hey, Goblin King, can you please take my little brother away just for one night, please?
And then, spoiler alert, the Goblin King takes him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's gone. But in a cool twist, the Goblin King is David Bowie.
Sarah, go back to your room. Play with your toys and your costumes. Forget about the baby.
Well, that's okay
Yeah.
then.
You kind of go, oh, that's pretty cool.
And he's rocking that hairstyle, honestly.
Oh.
He's rocking the mullet.
Yeah.
Because most people that, like, wearing the mullet, like a bunch of teenagers, rugby players, that it's just a really ugly curly ones, but David Bowie's rocking this one.
It's quite Ryan Pappenhausen, his one. So, they go off into the Labyrinth world. It looks like a fun place to be.
But yet, it's a twisted maze of deception, populated with outrageous characters and unknown dangers.
Sounds like you just described this show. I like the two dudes that are at the wall, and you go, ask me the question, and one of them tells truth and one always tells lies.
Well, the only way out of here is to try one of these doors.
One of them leads to the castle at the center of the labyrinth, and the other one leads to certain death.
You can only ask one of us. And I should warn you that one of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies.
Answer yes or no. Would he tell me that this door leads to the castle?
Yes?
Then the other door leads to the castle and this door leads to certain death.
How do you know? He could be telling the truth.
But then you wouldn't be. So if you told me that he said yes, I know the answer is no.
But I could be telling the truth.
But then he would be lying. So if you told me that he said yes, I know the answer would still be no.
Wait a minute. Is that right? I don't know. I've never understood it.
No, it's right.
But I've never understood this riddle, and I still, every time I think I've got it, I can't get my head around it.
Yeah, when that scene came up, I had to pause it and I still don't understand it, and I just continued watching it because I couldn't wrap my brain around the cleverness of this.
And that's just the way you'll be for life.
Turns out, Sarah, she was wrong.
Oh, so she didn't figure it either. She's probably still confused. And the lady that plays her, what's her name?
Jennifer Connelly.
Oh, what was she in recently? Top Gun.
The Top Gun sequel, Maverick.
So she was quite young. How old would she have been in this movie, in Labyrinth?
Teenage years.
Favourite songs from the movie?
Chilly Down. So it's the scene where there are these weird and mischievous orange fiery monsters things. I don't know what to really call them because they're just
But if I
things,
remember correctly,
guess.
their heads come off.
Yeah, they do. They're playing basketball with one of their heads, I'm pretty sure, so it must have been a little bit painful.
Playing basketball with someone's head.
See, what's funny here is that Gina has not seen this movie. Now she's going, wait on a second, this doesn't sound like a true story at all.
Hey, so Lulu, you're saying puppeteers. So back then they used puppeteers, whereas today they would use special effects. It'd be quite different.
Yeah.
Is it still as kind of magical as something you might watch today that's got modern...
I kind of like puppeteers and how they actually make something out of materials that they have and it could look exactly like they want to make it. It's really, really cool and creative, and that's probably why I would probably prefer puppets over CG.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Let me throw this one at Gina and see if you can get it. Who do you reckon made all of the puppet stuff?
Oh, the Muppets.
Is
the
he behind
puppeteers from the Muppets?
Is he behind the Muppets?
Jim Henson, yes.
Oh, so he
yes.
did he do, what was that other one, The Dark Crystal? Did you ever see that one?
No. Lulu, what I need to know is, did she get a little brother and did they get back home?
No, the boy dies. It was a shocking twist.
Rabbit.
One of those
Stop
creatures
teasing
rip his head off and use it as a basketball.
Rabbit, you're ruining this PG movie. This is a PG movie,
Sorry.
not MA-15.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, and I do get that one and Nightmare on Elm Street confused.
Well, don't, because you're scaring Gina, and I want her to watch the movie.
Fair
Thanks,
call.
Lulu.
Poor little Gina.
Looking out for
Okay.
me.
Give us a rating for the movie out of 10.
This one's funny. It's weird. It's very creative. So I think I might give The Labyrinth a 9.3 out of 10.
Solid.
Wow.
So, just gotta appreciate these old movies, you know. Lulu, what are we doing for next week?
The next week, we're doing Men in Black.
Oh, cool. Let me guess. Gina hasn't seen it?
Yes, I've seen it.
Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, you'll love that. All right, Men in Black for next week. Thank you, Lulu.
Lulu, the movie guru, is out. Lights, camera, action, out. Woo!